Can't believe we made it. My first bucket list item.
Between the fires and the floods, we almost didn't make it through the Great Ocean Road, but we are so happy we did. It was incredible, and we are so excited to share that with you.
We got to see heaps of sights, and I got absolutely smashed with flies. Let's go.
Yeah.
Good morning. So we have just left Melbourne and we are heading for the Great Ocean Road, which has been one of my bucket list items. So I'm very excited. We've had a bit of bad luck and there's been terrible floods that have affected the Great Ocean Road, which is very sad, but we're lucky that we weren't there. But apparently the road has reopened, so we're going to check it out and see if we can get through. Hopefully everyone's okay and hopefully we can make it through. If not, we're going to have to take a few little detours. Now this is pretty much the start, I'd say the official start of the Great Ocean Road, and there's a great ocean, there's a road, let's go! Woo! Let's go!
Where are we?
Where are we? Where are we, did you ask? We are on the Great Ocean Road. We are at Point Addis. Now this one was heavily recommended to us by a few friends, so we're excited to see what it looks like. There is a cute little boardwalk that we're now taking to probably the lookout. As I said before, it is quite cold and windy, so I don't think we're going to be going in, but yeah, so far so good. Lovely little walkout, and it has got some beautiful views. We're just going to walk down the stairs and have a look. Wow, looks like a little cove sort of area, and then yeah, out to the ocean. How nice. I'm flying, Jack. I'm flying, Jack. This is an exciting update for anyone, well, any Australian born in sort of what, 95 to 2000 M?
Probably, yeah.
Yeah. We are at the Round the Twist Lighthouse. Round the Twist, for all our international viewers, is a Australian TV show that was played on free-to-air TV. And
ABC Kids.
ABC Kids. And it was extremely wacky and hilarious. And we're about to go see where it was made. Exciting moment. We are at the Great Ocean Road sign. There are people everywhere, and I was planning on flying the drone to try and get a nice shot, but I don't think we're allowed to do that here. So we're going to do our best to see if we can get like the car going through and the sign, but it's busy. So let's see what it looks like. It's so busy. Pretty cool.
So we're about 10 minutes from Lorne now. We're still on the Great Ocean Road and we are loving looking at the scenery. It's been pretty crazy, windy roads, but now we've opened up to the sea. What do you think?
Pretty nice. Just went past the Cumberland, I think it was the Cumberland River holiday park, and they literally just had ridiculous amounts of flooding and cars were getting swept into the water, and we just seen some of the cars that they pulled out and they are absolutely destroyed. There are trees through the front window and it looks terrible, so hopefully everyone's okay, but we are going to continue on with the journey, but very confronting. Alrighty, we are back on the road after having some lunch. Emily is now in the captain's chair. Now the goal is to try and find somewhere that we're allowed to fly the drone, because I want to try and get a bit of footage over the Great Ocean Road, but apparently it's quite difficult because we are in the national park. So I think we found a little place where you are allowed to do it, so we're going to head there and see what it looks like. But at the moment we are still driving over the ocean and it looks amazing. Look at that. We drove and we found a spot that we think we can take off the drone, but it's quite windy. So we're going to try our best and to see if I can fly the drone and follow Emily as she drives the van. Oh, I'm nervous, but let's see how we go. Adrenaline is a little high. I figured out how to do the drone and follow the car, which was very nerve-wracking, but we made it to Apollo Bay, so we are going to try and chill out here for a little bit and let the adrenaline calm down. Woo! Yum!
Chico roll just for you.
Alright, so we finished up lunch at Apollo Bay and we've got back on the road. We have looked at the maps and it looks like the Great Ocean Road deviates from the ocean at Apollo Bay. So we are heading towards, where are we going now? The 12 Apostles. So it must come back towards the ocean somehow. But at the moment, we're going inland. We just seen an echidna across the road.
Oh, that was so cool. That's our second echidna on the trip.
Second echidna on the trip. So we are Hips and Steps Beach, and it's quite lovely. The helicopter going over the top, and I think there's an opossum. Mate, there are some bloody flies. I have to leave Emily. There are way too many flies. There's probably at least 200. That's an exaggeration. I'm going to the car. Screw this. Alright, we are at the 12 Apostles Centre for visiting. So we just drove past a lot of people on a big sort of, what would you call it? Sightseeing, overviewing pad?
It's like a ledge.
Ledge?
Yeah.
So
it's the lookout.
It's the lookout. It shouldn't be too busy. There's lots of parks, so hopefully we have come at the right time. But we shall see. Let's see how good it is. These flies, man. Oh.
They've hit before WA.
Oh,
I thought we'd get them there. They're pretty bad here. Whoa! Pretty magic. Wow.
How good. Emily, I like that boulder. That's a nice boulder. I come from London. Other than the flies, let's have a look. Spin around me, Emily, at the platform. Honestly, we are nailing this vlogging stuff now. The apostle from earlier is actually an apostle. I'm a geologist. Honestly, 12 apostles, kind of a shout. We came and there's not too many people here. So I think we absolutely nailed it. Maybe our luck's turning around. So apparently you can come back here at sunset and have a nice sunset. So we might do that. Don't know.
That was a big recommendation from the lovely old lady at the Tourist Convention Centre.
Maybe back later tonight. Let's see. Right, we have made it to our campsite for tonight. It's a nice little hip camp, so we're not going to set up too much, only because we want to go down and watch the sunset over the 12 Apostles. So we are going to put the solar out and charge up the battery, and hopefully charge up all of our equipment while the sun's out. And then Em's going to have a little nap, and I probably will as well. And then cook some dinner and hopefully have a good sunset over the 12 Apostles. So we are back at the 12 Apostles sort of lookout area. The lady at the tour desk at Apollo Bay said to come back for sunset because it is supposed to be spectacular, and it is looking quite fabulous. So what's really good actually is that there's hardly anyone here. All the buses must be gone, and it seems to be only people with cars, so it is much more quieter, and there are much less flies, so it's a win on all accounts. This should be nice.
So peaceful.
Alrighty, the sun has gone down. It has been a very peaceful sunset, but we're wrapping it up here. Off to bed, continue tomorrow. Bye.
Bye.
Good morning. So we are waking up at our camp spot, which is quite beautiful. It is on a farm which is about 3 kilometers away from the 12 Apostles, and it's just on the same road. So we were able to come back after looking at the sunset last night quite quickly, and it was a beautiful sleep. But we're up nice and early, and we are going to get on the road and finish off the rest of the Great Ocean Road. We're excited. Number 1 stop of the day, the, what is it? Lock and Gorge.
Yep.
Emily said it was a Lock and George, so that's this new nickname. Got no idea what it's about, but let's go find out. Actually, about a 15-second walk from the car park, and you get this. How good. Unfortunately, you can't walk down the stairs, which means that you can't get nice photos down the bottom. So we looked at it from the top, and now to see the next one. Alrighty, stop number 2. The flies have returned, but we are at the Muttonbird Island. That's Muttonbird Island. That's the edge of Australia. And it has some phenomenal views of the like 12 apostles and where we just were. And there's Emily. So, how good's this? Look at that. Look at that. And look at that. Very nice. Very nice. And there's a nice hole. Alright, so now we're off to see the Blowhole, the Thunder Cave, the Broken Head, and the Sherbrooke River. Let's see how good they are.
Oh, look at that.
I'm guessing this is the Blowhole?
I think so. I think it's just low tide. Wow, still pretty cool.
The
What do you
Blowhole.
Wave to me, boy. We're at Thunder Cave.
You know why they call you Thunder? Because it's always after lightning. Ka-chow!
And on that note, here is the lookout. Oh wow. That's so cool.
The flies.
Oh, look at them all. Ew. Made it down to the river, which comes out to a beautiful beach. And then on this side is the river.
We have quite possibly seen one of the best things of the adventure so far. A surfing seal. He is catching some barrels. Oh, he just did a little flip. I don't know if you can see him, but
There he goes.
oh,
That
that's
was
one for
big.
the memory book. That is awesome.
This is the Instagram versus reality situation where this is how we're both walking back to the car because we're covered in flies. Smile. Made it to Port Campbell.
Yeah, Port Campbell. Actually really nice. Very quiet.
Gorgeous.
Small, but
Wow, look at
gorgeous.
that.
Maybe we might go have some brekkie down by this water precinct. Alrighty, we've got full tummies from eating some brekkie down at Port Campbell, and then about 5 minutes down the road, our next stop, London Bridge. We thought we've seen London Bridge a few times already, but apparently we were wrong. So this is the real London Bridge. Let's go and have a look. Found it. So a fun little fact about the bridge is you could actually walk across it 30 years ago, but because of erosion, it fell down in the 90s. So this little gap here, that way, you could walk across that. Now you can't. Sad. That's London Bridge finished. Honestly, would recommend. Quite nice. So now we are off to the next one. Don't know what it will be. We'll just pull over on the side of the road and have a look. 2 minutes down the road, we're at the next one. This is for all the ones back home. It's the grotto. This one's pretty special. Just a cute little view. It's got like a little fairy pool on the other side and the gateway to the ocean. Well, I think the grotto was a great success.
Yeah, that might be my favourite.
That was pretty
cool.
Well, lucky that there wasn't too many people around. I tell you what, the flies.
Don't give up, do they?
Nah, relentless. On to the next one. So here we are at Childers Cove. It is one of the ones where it's a bit small and apparently no tourist vans come here. So you sort of have to be self-driving to come here. And apparently it's beautiful, but it is attack of the flies. There are so many of them. So it is a little bit unbearable. Look at that.
So I'm standing down here at Childers Cove and Bo's ran back to the car to fly the drone. Oh, here it is.
This is it. We are turning off the Great Ocean Road. So that was it. We are now heading into Warrnambool, which I don't think is on the Great Ocean Road anymore.
I don't know, I'm not sure. I think maybe.
So it's on all the maps, but we officially have turned off the Great Ocean Road and off the T intersection. So seen a lot of sights this morning. We thought that we'd have it done in about an hour and it's taken us 4. So there's lots to see and we have skipped through a lot as well. So I would heavily recommend taking your time. Otherwise, we're going to see what Warrnambool's got into it. And then that's it for our Great Ocean Road adventure.
Tick that off the bucket list.
Bucket list item achieved.